I think one of the key things that's changing with AI is so much of software was essentially a nice UI layer on underlying manual things that someone had to do. And so for this like long arc of history, you can imagine like the software efficiency gains were basically coming from the fact that you had digitized some like really manual thing. And now, because of that, you're able to do it consistently, faster, in a more organized way. And that's basically like if you imagine like hand calculating a bunch of like financial models, and then you put that on Excel, well, now you've got this like powerful thing, and it can be replicated easily, cloned, edited, collaborated, no errors basically, right? That drove the first, I call it like the first arc of software up until maybe 2-3 years ago. And I think that was saturating. Like we had sort of reached peak software 1.0 by 2015, 2018. I think there was a lot of fatigue with that was happening with like classic SaaS software, classic like B2B software. Even consumer, so like a lot of consumer software had, I would argue, stagnated maybe even 8 years ago. Like for example, was the last big social app, right? Last big consumer app before ChatGPT. There were only some fleeting viral apps like was like Locket, there was that thing, right? But these were just like very consumable, moment in time, be real, very moment in time kind of thing, not really truly sustainable, novel thing. But I think 2-3 years ago, what started changing, and like so many companies have still not realized this, but that era is over. Like traditional 1.0 software of you just like digitize the underlying thing and that's kind of it. And I think the next step, the new long S-curve that we're on, is this new phase that is super exciting, is the software actually just does the work for you, as opposed to you are still doing the work, but with the help of software.